Hello. Okay, so today we're going to talk about fabric face masks, some do's and don'ts, and also what the masks can or can't do for you. So a cloth mask, a well-made cloth mask, can actually block droplets that carry virion. And virions are basically the infective form of a virus outside of the host cell. Now, when we say block, we mean outward transmission. So we know that if you're wearing a cloth mask, you are protecting the people around you from outwardly transmitting viruses if you have a viral infection. So you're protecting others, all right? And so a couple of things you need to know about the makeup of the mask. The mask should really be 2 layers. They recommend something that has a tightly woven fabric, like a tightly woven cotton fabric. And if you're making it yourself, then you want to buy fabric that is tightly woven. The best way to check it, hold it up to the light. If the light is streaming through, then you know that it's not tight enough. You also want to make sure that it's still breathable. All right, so 2 layers. If you can get a mask that has a filter pocket, you can pop in some paper towel, or coffee filters are even recommended. Right, now you want to make sure that the mask is tightly fitted. If it's not fitted properly, the mask can actually lose up to 51% of its efficacy. So it will be a lot less effective if there's lots of gaps. So make sure that the mask is tightly fitted around your face. There's a research study that has not been peer reviewed as yet, but we are talking about it because it's exciting and interesting. Northeastern University in Boston did this research study, and what they did was they used nylon, like nylon stockings, as an extra cover over the mask to close off the gaps, and that increased the efficacy of the mask. So that's something to keep in mind as well. So you can layer that on too, and it may possibly be increasing the efficacy of the mask. All right, so a couple of things to remember when you are putting a mask on. When you are putting a mask on, you're using the ear loops only. All right, so I'm just popping them over your ears. And when you're removing it, you try and make sure you're not touching the front of the mask. And once it's on, no fiddling. Don't keep touching it and adjusting it. So make sure you put it on properly the first time, because all that fiddling and adjusting is going to increase the risk of viral transmission. Okay, and a couple of things to remember. Age groups: no younger than 2 years of age. So younger children should not be wearing masks because it's just not safe for them and for their breathing. Also, people who have breathing difficulties should not be wearing face masks, and especially if people have disabilities and cannot physically remove the mask by themselves. So that's not considered safe either. All right, so keep all of that in mind, and just remember at least 2 layers of the fabric, tightly woven cotton. Some recommendations, even if you're going to make your own mask, is that you add in a layer of chiffon or silk, because that gives you some extra barrier protection. Now keep in mind, when you're wearing fabric face masks, you should not neglect the 2 other important factors. So your fabric face mask is on, you're practicing social distancing, and you're practicing hand hygiene. All right, so washing your hands with hot soapy water frequently and for 20 seconds at least. Okay, and also if you don't have access to hot soapy water, then yes, you can use a hand sanitizer. So don't forget that those 3 things need to go together, not just the face mask. Now I'm going to do another video a little bit later about what you can do to protect your upper respiratory system and to strengthen your immune system through your upper respiratory system. So look out for that video. I'm going to attach some links to this video on some do-it-yourself how-to videos on making your own face mask if you feel so inclined. All right, thank you so much for listening. If you liked this video, consider clicking the like button, subscribe, and yes, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll know when I post new videos. Thank you and have a wonderful day.